Hi guys, welcome to your channel. This is Victorious Welcome. My name is Vinoth, and this is a channel where I do the collective reading for the divine feminine, divine masculine, and other specific signs. I do general readings and love readings and as and when. So uh, I'm basically a psychic, and I do tarot card reading, and intuitively I read the cards. I do have I'm clairvoyant and kind of knowing. I've just developed these gifts in the last couple of years onwards. So I just wanted to I'm establishing myself in this field, and as part of my spiritual awakening journey. And this is my this is my kind of it's my life purpose is to kind of do some I mean, give back to the society in terms of doing the light workers work, as well as doing other things like helping others to ascend as well. So I'm going through my awakening, and I'm in my final phases of it. But then, still, I just like to kind of do these readings regularly. But then sometimes you go through this. If you understand about spiritual warfare, I'm under that. I'm under several attacks by several people, so I just have to sometimes contribute. I just had to focus on that to get out of all those things. It's an ongoing process, but then it's part of the journey actually. So I've just been going through that, and that's why I couldn't regularly post on this channel. And even so I'm here breaking all the spells and everything, and which has been put on these channels, and they try to stop me from kind of doing these work, and there were lots of karmic problems and things. I've kind of overcome all that, and here I am, and I thought of should I start a new channel, or shall I continue with this and see, let me break those curses and see and how it grows. So I don't want to give up for them, and I just wanted to make sure that I continue with it and to show them that nothing of that works. So I want this to not to just prove someone that that I could break the curses, and it's also to show that if you are working with your right heart, right mind, and for God is there with you, when you have the power of God and you always have faith in God, and there's nothing can stop us from doing things, and nothing can curse, a hex, a spell. Maybe some effect it might have for a temporary time, and it will be clear, and it's just for your learning purposes God allows you. So I just wanted to prove this point that there's nothing that can stop one person from growing when God decides, and God will get it done. So that is my faith, and God is, like, you can call it source, universe, whatever you want you can call it. But I'm a Hindu basically, but I'm open to all religion. Especially I was open to during my spiritual awakening. I've got into more of into Bible side, because I had lots of things there. I learned a lot how to handle spiritual warfare and things, and how to pray, and how to cast of demons and all these things. I cast of demons, I pray, and I do all these things. Warfare, I can slay all demons, all things possible. So I'm just kind of got into this mode of it didn't help me, so I'm just open to all religions. So whoever's watching this, I can see how, I know there are people who hate me who watch this channel. So anyways, I have nothing against you guys, and I still don't understand. You can't steal anybody else's spiritual gifts or anything for that matter. Maybe you could have you could try whatever is possible, and if whatever God plans only gets executed, maybe that it just allows you to play a bit and see, and just it will test whatever God's plan is totally different. And with that, I'm still here, sitting here, and still able to do. Though you might have I'm not here for great subscription and things like that. For me, it's just that I enjoy doing this tarot reading. And I like to, and this gift is something that is given by God, and I don't want to misuse it also. So I'm very careful in what I do and how I do it. And if it hurts you, bothers you so much, please do not log into my channel. And please just make sure that, and I wish you all the best, but at the same time I just wish you guys can focus on yourself rather than focusing on me and my what I'm doing every single day, to be doing so much of work on spell work. Rather, I would rather request you to focus on yourself and put some effort and just look at the mirror and say I like myself. So that would help you change your life at least. So yeah, so guys, so those who are new to this channel or have seen previous some videos of mine, I welcome you back. And once again, this is I'm going through a severe it was a very toughest battles I was going through. And yeah, I've just kind of I wouldn't say it's like a learning, it is quite a learning process to just like I was very scared about all these things. I hope you guys do not. I just like to share some of the things that I learn, and I just wish that it helps you in any ways or means. And if you're in any case in your life that you feel you're completely down, or you're just like in the bottom of your life, I'm also in the same. I mean, I was, but I've come up in levels. I was living. I don't want to keep this. I can talk a lot, but then I just want to keep it a short introduction. But then I just wanted to explain the context. If someone watches these videos, I just want it to be like out of the blue it's coming. I had gone through lots of like as part of your spiritual awakening, you will be tested a lot in terms of by the devil and this team of people. Like okay, so I've been tested, and witches, warlocks, everybody has put magic on me, sent all. I mean, I've kind of I was a person who was very scared of even a devil or anything for that matter. But now and then the demons and all, I never thought that I would encounter all that. And then today I'm sitting here with all my fearless, actually, just to, I can slay any demon, anything. I can just feel, literally, I just enjoyed sleep. And it's the power of God. Like I have nothing to brag about. It's all the belief that I have and the faith that I have in God. That I mean, that's where I connect more with the Jesus Christ and the conscious. Basically, you can connect to anything. Like you can Buddha or any kind of whoever you like it, and if you just say source also, it's fine. But specifically, since many of the things in my life happened as per what I saw in Bible, many things has happened. I will talk about it in other discussions and see how it correlated, and it was just amazing for me to. I was a Hindu basically, so I'm not learned about Bible. I'm not. I mean, didn't read Bible until like last year or something. So and then after the spiritual warfare started, I didn't know about spiritual warfare and all. And then only I slowly learned all these things over the last 1.5 years, and today very comfortable in a place where yeah, I've lost it all. I was working in the IT industry. I was working for 17 years actually. So and then basically kind of after having a relationship, ended up in a total change in my life. Actually, it changed my life, whole life purpose, everything changed, and everything was taken away from me as part of the awakening process, because you don't know what's going on and you end up losing it, because by then the devil will take it off all completely for. And I was almost there at that point where I attempted. I was depressed. I was attempted. I mean, suicide and things. I was thinking all because of my own thing, but then because I lost my good job, I lost my house, lost everything, pretty much everything. Basically, I didn't have any money, anything. I didn't have food to eat and things like that. I went through the worst ever phases, and then even tried to attempted suicide and things. And then only I realized maybe this was my own thing. But then I didn't know that the people with surrounding me were all plotting and planning against me, because I didn't see my own light, what I was having, my own worth I didn't see, and rather I was just blindly believing them, only to get to know that they knew about my power more than they, more than me, and they tried to kind of bring me down, and they were all like the vampires, basically they call energy vampires. These are all who want to use your energy, and because they don't have any energy on their own, so they, I mean, I have lots I can speak about all those things, but then just to keep a context on why I'm just posting these videos, I want you guys to know that I come from a place where I diligently follow certain things, and I when I follow, I just don't dabble and just doing this and doing some witchcraft work, or like witchcraft. I'm saying not white magic, but I'm saying to the dark world. I mean, doing anything with black magic or anything to harm another person or their free will, for that matter. I would never ever do that, and I just wanted to make sure that I come across to people who kind of want to just watch this video or watch my tarot channel, for that matter. I just wanted to make sure that whatever I speak here is something that I intuitively read, and I get the right messages out, and I'm very, very careful about it. I don't want to misguide anybody and or give some wrong information. So whatever I can honestly get through my intuition, or like knowing, or from my experience also, I can talk. And so that's why I just wanted this message out to all you guys. So so as an introduction to this video, because I'm restarting my life again. So because there was previously I had started a channel I was going through, and then I knew that they stopped that channel also. And stopped in the sense I didn't know that, they were putting on so much of magic on me. I had no idea. 24 hours I'm under magic actually. So now it's all, I'm protected. I've just overcome all that. So now nothing affects me. Nothing. So even if you're watching this, I just wanted to make sure that you're also protected in all ways. And only thing you just have to, shouldn't be weak or having any fear about that. It's the only basic thing. They feed on the fear. So never have any fear. Then everything is done. That's where you have to come out to that stage. So finally, I knew that the minute you give in to them, thinking they have the control, they can do anything with that. Nothing can be done. When you have power of God, there's nothing above that. So you need not dabble in any of those things. Nothing is required when we have our life force, source energy flowing through us. Then there's nothing that you need as a magic, because already everything works like a magic. So it was a very tough cycle to go through, but then I somehow made it, and yeah, here I am. I'm still sitting while all of the others are scrambling for their life. I believe, I hope, I'm not wishing any bad for anybody. I always, end of the day, I still send you all good luck and good well wishes for all of you, and wish you can have better things to do in life than to look at me at what I'm doing. At least if you kind of get some messages out of here and focus on that, I'll be happy. But it's up to you guys how you take it. And yeah, it's always I just have nothing else to say to you guys, but but thanks once again for elevating me and making me realize what I am and what powers I've got and how powerful I am in terms of just, I can't believe right now who I am or become totally. I've just changed from person like 1.5 years ago. I was completely a different person. Maybe I wouldn't have thought that I would be a person like this today. But it's all after all lots of trial and tribulation. So I guess whoever is watching this, thanks for watching this, and I wish that you get some messages that helps you kind of knowing certain things and some new information, what I have understood, and I will share that as much as possible. And also to elevate you, make you feel good that nothing is lost when you follow this path of spirituality. Yes, you may be stripped of all the things to make sure that your ego is completely down, and you go towards, and then you'll see that we are all one is the concept that you have to come to. We're all one, no matter what each one does. There's no judgment, nothing. But then we elevate ourselves to come to that mindset of seeing from source, how God looks at everybody else. We also have to have that mentality. That's where we reach back to our that state of mind. So that is where ascension is all about. So to reach that state, you have to overcome the ego, basically, which does not allow you to do many things. It will come across, and you have people in between bothering and things like that. So yeah, here I am. So I should have just told that 15 minutes will be at just time went off. So I hope you guys are able to I hope you don't mind with the information that I'm sharing, and I just want to motivate anyone who's watching. If you're in a little bad state or somewhere you're not in a good place in the life, it is all, there is some reason to it. It's just that if you're going through a spiritual awakening journey like this, don't worry about anything. Just focus on either, just don't give in to fear, don't give in to that the negative emotions. That is what the main thing. If you have a negative emotion, then you need to work on yourself, build yourself, overcome that fear and things like that. So and if you're in a state of peace and love and above, if you have that kind of mentality, and is always, so slowly you will progress, you will get, the transformation happens, the energy changes, and you will elevate yourself. So yeah, and it will test your patience, it will test how you're handling money, how you're valuing money, how you're respecting yourself, respecting your body, respecting your mind, body, your heart, love, and all these factors they will be testing you. So each one's life is unique and unique pathway. So but then if you resonate with me and if you like this channel and for what I'm posting, I'm not right now doing any private readings. I'm going to open that soon, but then for time being, I'm just posting some videos so that I share the messages, because I try to share, and by then they see them, they look at the channel, and then they start doing. Again, I was down. Now yeah, I've overcome that also. There's nothing that they can do. Everything in the world they've done to put me in the death spells. Everything has been done on me, and I'm here sitting. I've had my rebirth, everything, so it's all done, so nothing to worry about. And if you have anything that's going on in your life, I'll be posting many things related to how to handle certain things when you're under magic, or how to know that things, and how to um, I'll give you all that I've learned in terms of how to you can easily, how to identify different types of people and energies, and what you have to do and how you have to disconnect and things like that. And I'm a star seed, if you are aware of it. So if not, if this word it just makes you feel like what is it I want to know about it, just search about it. There are so many videos on that, and we come from a different star system, and we are kind of a seed which have been put in the earth to, and we have grown now to help Mother Earth to ascend. So that is, and also all the people here. So that's something very simple. I'm telling it in a very simple way. So yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that you understand my background, and before you get into the reading, because just like there are so many fake people, and I always feel that we'll be easily misguided by many people who just don't show their faces. I sometimes don't show the face because even the magic, they work on you looking at your video, they look at your face and they do some extraction of your things and all. They have so many spell work and things done, but then in this channel everything goes back to them. It's actually, I've set it up in such a way that everything is reflected back to them. Nothing can be taken from me, or anything for that matter. It all goes back to them, and the more they do any harm, it will more it's actually, I get messages through songs as well. So whatever it, like anything for that matter, is just like some randomly you see a word here, there, everything is a coincidence, or it is like a sign, and it is a message in different ways. So anything happens, or any incidents happens in between, it's all part of the reading. Actually, it's just a sign, and it gives you a message basically. So with that being saying, all self-serving friends who leave you when you sink. Yeah, it's coming on side. And so that's what, so these kind of things happen in your life. So it's just to show that end of the day, at one point I was very angry and thinking like that, but then I realized that once you ascend, you look at all and saying that they also want to, they have different difficulties in their lives, they have different agendas in their lives, so each one is working towards that, and they have come into your life. I look at it as they all come into my life and to help me, elevate me to my position. Actually, if not, who if they have not done so many things to me, it's like a test. They put me under so many tests actually. If not, if they were not there, if they were not playing those roles, then I wouldn't have really understood my own capacity to reach this much, this level, basically. So I always like take it in a positive sense, and now I'm all. That's why I just have the sense of forgiveness and just make them, if possible, be helpful to them in any ways means are possible to for them also to elevate. There's nothing stopping anybody to elevate yourself, and if you want to have your gifts or whatever it is, it depends on what you've done. What, like, it's what we sow is what we reap, right? So that is what it is all about. So with saying that, and I was like thinking of what I do collective readings. As I said, I just like to see, and I like to have a little bit more in terms of um, kind of finding out all these extra bits of information. If there's a black magic done, if there's certain things done, it's just not. I tend to be allow reading or anything, but I like to kind of do a bit of additional information and things like that. So that's some of the things that I might include it here in my reading, if at all. And I'll be talking about, if I talk about demons and things like that, please do not get scared or think that I'm working for the thing. But it is important to know the knowledge about what happens in the other side of it, right? Like devil's world, what has going on there. If you know that only, then you can actually kind of equip yourself to fight against all those things. So it's always good to have all the knowledge, but don't dabble in that. Rather, just know that, be aware of this, and then how to protect yourself and fight against that and overcome that. That's what you should always be aware of. So I hope you guys get some information today. I thought of doing a check on the divine masculine side and see, and I identify myself as more on divine feminine side, though I'm balanced in both energies. I just have more of the feminine energy, and we can balance it always. So it's all part of the journey. Sometimes you have masculine energy will be more, and we end up having feminine energy less. So that's where we spiritually kind of. So the yin and yang, that is the major balance that we have to be coming into one. So this is the basic concept, and all of us are the same, that we can balance it out, and that is one of the key things that we are doing here. So I have lots of things to talk and share, and I'll keep doing that. I've just got back my my sense of purpose and the interest, and basically I just enjoy giving some messages and talking, and it's directly I get directly once I'm tuned into this, right? Like I start giving the messages, and what I'm talking right now, it's also as part of the. It's just like divinely. I feel like the source is speaking through me. I let Holy Spirit to speak through me, and just I hope you sense that, and let's see what comes up in the reading today, and let's get into the reading. I'm in a temporary space because I lost my house and things, and I'm living for the last 6 months or something outside in a hotel here and there. I'm staying, so please do not. I'm just trying to get set up here and there possible. So please excuse me for time being until I am settled in a proper place. Yeah, and it's all protected, and also you're all protected, and always Psalms 91, always keep that in mind, and just keep reinforcing that we are always protected and nothing can harm us. No, when you have a protection of God is always there. So if you feel something's kind of hurting you or anything, you know that there is some lesson to learn, so that you equip yourself how to protect, and that is what it means. So yeah, so I've just anyway, so I've already kind of done the prayers and everything. I always believe I'm always protected and everything is protected. And once again, I just ask Holy Spirit, guide Angel Spirit, guides my Archangel Michael and my ancestors, all of us, please protect us and help us getting the messages which are accurate, and please ensure that there's no low vibration energies or any demonic energies, entities that intervene in our reading or try to manipulate the reading, or any dark horses, any confusion or anything. Please keep them out of this reading, this space, and also protect my all the friends who are watching this channel also to be protected, and have a wonderful time in this reading and get all the messages that they require. Let it come through, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for your protection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me start off. Hey guys, so let's check who's. Let me first check the sign for Divine Masculine Collective. Spirit guiding angels, please protect my energies and the energy of the leaders. So, guys, the energy that I sent through is also healing energy. So, I hope you could. I am a Reiki healer as well. So I'll send. Normally, I kind of send healing towards people who watch my video. Kind of feel that as well. So please, kind of know that. So yeah, we go. Let's find out. Let me just find out which sign Divine Masculine. Which sign Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine. Which sign shall it be? Aries. So someone with, it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Mercury, or could be North Node. So anything in the Aries sign, if you have that. So let's see what's going on with the Aries Masculine. Get the overall energy. Masculine energy is, what's the overall energy for masculines? What's the overall energy for the Aries Masculine, the Divine Masculine? What's going on? Fogged in. says like fountain, go slow, take time. So this, what I kind of get from this is, mm, okay, so there's like keep ascending, sorry, ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So yeah, this is like something that you're going through a bit of a difficult time, I would say, divine masculine. If you're going through, basically, go slow is something that it's a huge thing. They are moving. It's like that. Hmm. Maybe you're steering something that is like lot many are there along around you. Maybe um, that's why it's asking you to go slow actually, and take your time and get through this phase is what it's saying. And ascending the mountains is keep going forward. So yeah, it could be, the journey sometimes feels like you're climbing a mountain. It's going to conquer, so many things are there, but yes, it says keep moving forward in the right, you're going the right. Sorry guys, the video got cut and I had to kind of take another one. So here I am. So yeah, so as I was saying, so we had the Aries, we have Aries, and we had Fogden and go slow, take time, and keep going forward. So this is what the advice for the Aries masculine. It could be Aries sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. Oh, sorry, it could be Mercury, North Node. And just see if placements, any placements there. And if you're cross watcher, just make sure that you kind of, your messages might, you have to change the role. So if there is anything coming on divine feminine, you have to flip the roles, right? So, and here you're talking about energies, so you're not divine masculine and feminine energies is like in common for all. So sometimes the feminine also comes as masculine energy. So just take what how it resonates, and just, and also this is a general reading, so please make sure that you do not, if the story matches your life, whatever is happening in your life, then take it. Otherwise just do not try to fit in forcefully, and it's entertainment purpose. And again, one, it's a general reading, and if you have want more specific, then you go for a private reading if you really require, or else it may be, I may not be the right trigger for you, or maybe there's no message in this video. So but if you're called intuitively looking, suddenly being attracted to this video, then there's something, some few messages that you might want to take in. Yeah, so just putting it out there so that you're not kind of you don't kind of fit in everything forcefully and end up manifesting something which is not there. Suppose you manifest that which may not be good for your life, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so yeah, so let's check what's, so let me first get the background story of what's going on, and then we'll continue there. So what's this masculine, tell me something about this masculine spirit. Okay, maybe I'll just show you the cards, maybe. Sorry, I'm just trying to just okay. So I think it's good. So we have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords is just typically talking about standing your truth or speaking your truth and being straightforward. So yeah, standing in your truth basically. So and yeah, the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay. So we have basically, let's put this way, it makes easier to watch. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and King of Swords. Okay, so so there's someone. So this is your divine masculine. You have been trying to spy on someone because there's some truth that has been something that has to be said. So there's a truth that needs to be told. You're kind of there's some kind of truth that is coming out, or you need to stand in your truth basically. So that is what, and you're like the Page of Swords. You're kind of very active, mentally very active, but then kind of are spying, and this is sometimes used as a spying card also. So you've been looking at someone like your partner or ex or someone, I think so. You're looking at them. So this is kind of the spying card basically. So yeah, so this is all basically again this is air signs again. So yeah, this is fire basically. You could have fire and air in your Gemini, Gemini, Cancer, Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces, I think so. So yeah, so you can have any of these air signs, and we have the King of Swords. So you're coming as the King of Swords. So King of Swords is like the person who's kind of see, in this card he looks little emotionless. You see his face, he's kind of doesn't show any emotions, and basically he's kind of straightforward and intelligent, and like he's straightforward in what he speaks, but sometimes very cold-hearted person. So he comes across very cold-hearted, and and he doesn't sometimes he doesn't completely he doesn't shows any emotion. So this is this Aries masculine is all about. It looks like my masculine. So let's see. So what about this masculine? What is this? So let's see. What's this Ace of Swords now? So what is this Ace of Swords? Come on, masculine, speak. So what's going on with this masculine? So what's this Ace of Swords? Wow. Okay. So let's continue the story. Okay, tell me, if not Ace of Swords, what's the... Oh God. Let's not put so many cards. Okay, so Venus. Okay, so you seems to be having a lot of mental conflict. He wants to move forward with the cups. So he's been thinking a lot about this truth, which is something which is bothering him actually. So he's kind of unable to sleep, and he's like constantly thinking about it, and it's really kind of making him anxious and kind of, like just go crazy sometimes, I believe. So I think, but then he wants to move forward with this Knight of Cups, with a kind of an offer towards someone, maybe whoever it is, we don't know. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so this is showing that this is Five of Cups, which is again been having disappointments with this, with things that didn't work out well for him. So I believe it could be relationship or anything else, or work, or any something's investments, or any kind of things where emotionally he thought he had invested and it didn't work out. It could be a personal relationship, or it could be love, or anything for that matter. And but there is like Two of Cups behind him, so I think he's kind of looking at what has been. See, this is something that. See, this card shows me sometimes when you don't look at this card deck regularly. Normally they'll say they are Three Cups of Fallen and things, but if you see that there's one cup with the color, this color, gray color, the other one is reddish colors. That is this. Is this something significant? Is what I mean to say here is there is some kind of he's kind of disappointed that he has taken these drinks, I believe, which to me it says like see, this is where I say there is some, see, normally these cards speak when these downloads come. It comes like there has been like or he chose relationships where they had given him, fed him things which all had some black magic or something like that. It's done with their, like I'm not going to say anything more, but then there are people who could indulge in even having, like, the dark side of the magic. They use this, if you know the wine, red wine, in their world, red wine mixes up something. So, or it could be they cook up some things and potions and some things and all, they say, and they can mix up with some drink, and so it's kind of a magic being done on the masculine. So he is kind of feeling disappointed about that, is what I say. This could be for only very few, but for others it's generally losing out on some things which he has been working on, like kind of invested emotionally in the past. So he's kind of disappointed and he wants to move forward, and that's why, though he is not showing, he had so much of emotions internally for those things which didn't work out, basically. So workout means he feels loss of them, those three things didn't work. So but then he has Two of Cups behind him. But let's see what comes up. So okay, there comes the Devil. I told you this is what happens. So the Devil here, it means, see, this could be like he was in a relationship that could have been in a relationship that was toxic. This is, so that's where this all things makes up. So see, it could be a relationship. See, this could be yeah, that's what I see. As soon as I said, this card comes, so which again shows again, this card again reads me this dark side. It shows he's in a dark place at this point of time. So this cards, but then see, in order to come in forward, he has to come with the truth, is what it says. So it's kind of like slowly trying to move forward, and but he was in a toxic connection, I think so. So okay, Yeah, and there see you go. Yeah, the Seven of Cups, which is he went in for all the options which did not serve him really well. I think so. This could be, see, they could be see, some had snakes, some like he was after the like sex, and some were demons attached. Some had crowned him. Like I think some just gave him. There is a skull kind of things here marked here, and again it was, and something material thing he went in, and all that. And finally, this was the most toxic cup, I believe. So he's kind of wanted to add a snake and snakes in some cups. He had snakes, and this is again red. There is something associated with this red color. Actually, if you see there, some kind of, see, sometimes there could be. I'm not saying instigating anything here. Just only for people who are selective. Very few people may relate. This could mean that there was some kind of yeah, STD. I would just keep it because it could mean like that. That could have come out of this, and he's completely in the shadows. This masculine is in his shadows because of all this, and he had gone to the all the options which didn't serve him good. So that's what is happening. So let's see one more card. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So okay, we will get to know. So this could be your counterpart, Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen is like very okay, the bottom of the deck we have Sun card. Sorry, where is it? We have Sun. So yeah, he's kind of feminine. Is like she's kind of gone through her cycle of see, she's in a very bright place. She's kind of glowing, and she's very humble, and she kind of knows, and she's like she knows everything. She knows all the balance and how to handle things and what ought to do and how to take decisions, how to make business decisions, where to invest, what to invest. And that is like the Pentacle. The Queen of Pentacle is like pretty much got everything. And I see some rabbits here and all the things. So red is also kind of shows that passion and kind of that's like more in a positive sense I'm talking about. She's passionate in everything, and the yellow is just prosper, very prosper, and like either you could be like in a state of you're having that energy basically, I would say. So it could mean that you're getting into this energy. So yeah, so there is Sun at the bottom. So this feels like this is one of the happiest cards. So there, so we have Sun, and then we have the Five of Swords, Temperance. Okay, so this is where, yeah, let's just check. Let's get some. So then, so let's get an answer for. Okay, so let's see what I have some messages written here. So let's see, like I just wanted to see what kind of messages Divine Masculine wants to share, or some kind of information, the truth which we are talking about. Let's see what truth he wants to share. Basically, let's get few messages. Yeah? What the Divine Masculine wants to say, share to this Divine Feminine. what Divine Masculine wanted to share. Let's see some few messages. Correct. Yes. After all that has happened between us, will you forgive me and accept me if I come back and meet you? Okay, so that makes sense. What else he wants to say? What else? Okay, so this is this problem at this point in time. I don't like to commit to anyone in relationship as I am. So I don't believe in commitment. Okay. Guys, just take this if it resonates with you. Otherwise, just it could be only for specific persons. So don't immediately get triggered with these messages. Okay, so I'm just oh. So here you go. I get mad and insecure when you speak the truth and expose my lies to others. I try to harm you, working behind your back. Okay, so sometimes you might tell the truth to him or to anybody else, so that's where he feels insecure, because they are behind a mask maybe, so they don't want their real identity to be shown, or so that's something which is changing these days, and I kind of can't avoid anymore hiding behind the mask. It's all coming out. So let's see. Let's get some messages. I feel I'm not worthy to be in your life, but I am unable to let you go, as I have never seen or been with a wonderful friend like you. Okay, he's kind of he's keeping in a friend status. So I want to be a better person, as I realize that I have ability to change my life by healing my past wounds. Okay, that's nice. Let's get one more and then let's get one more card, and then I just don't do too much of these messages at this point of time, so because some people might find it triggering for them, I don't know, so I don't want to. If it's triggering also, it's nothing to, don't take it personal, just like we have to work. I'm involved in legal problems and I don't know what all could happen to me. I'm afraid of all the karma I'm going to get. Okay, so let's. Okay, so this is something that he's wanting to just share some things with you, I believe, Divine Feminine. So so this reading is specifically for. So if you maybe one more, is it one more card? Okay. I've always been lying to you about my about everything, about my family, friends, and my private life. See, this is what I wish I could undo all the past mistakes and restart a fresh new life with you. I don't know if it's a fantasy or can I get a chance to make it real. Okay, so this is, the intentions are good, but it all depends on how much you really want to work on it, right? Like that is something that the Divine Feminine normally has to look at. Devil does. The music. This is the song which I'm just fascinated by. This is called the Black Magic. Not Black Magic. This is like I am under your spell and I. Okay, let me just get the wordings right. It's like a black magic. Your work on your voodoo on me. Black magic. The things that you do to me. Yeah. See, I just don't know who writes such things, but you work your voodoo on me. God, I wish I don't know the song. Who's the say exactly? It comes in this stage where he's done something behind the scenes. So I was talking about the black magic. That's what. So okay. So let's just get one more message. He wants to give one more message, and then. I've spoken so many lies about you and your character and made all your friends and community believe all my lies. I wanted to see you isolated and looked as crazy. This is generally the divine masculines. If you're on the dark side, you end up doing this because the devil makes you do all this. So, yes, I mean, I hope the feminine understands, but is it? I mean, if you come up and this is what it finally says. I need you in my life as you give me the hope that I can be a better person. So please don't shut me down. I need some time to work on myself. Okay. So I think with that. Okay, this is also this. I feel lonely as I am being betrayed by my fake family and friends. You are correct in warning me. I did not listen and act on it. Okay, so that's something that is coming. So hope you guys, this could be specifically to some people just coming through. So just take what resonates and leave the others. And if it's your case, otherwise just don't take it to heart because some are triggering messages. I'm once again telling. So please do not get triggered with all these messages. Yeah. So let's get some. Okay. Let's see who's doing this magic. So let's check. Let's see who's involved in this black magic or giving me for divine masculine, who's working behind. So who's been giving and doing black magic for the divine masculines generally? Who's been doing the black magic? Doing the black magic. This is 3, this is the Empress card. There's a King of Wands. Oh, so we have an Empress here. And who's this? What is this number? Wow, this is both 3. That's why I was got confused. See, this is the same Empress kind of. The Empress is someone in the mother or someone like that. Okay, it could be someone of that nature. And there's like another King of Wands. This is like looking like a father figure, and he has got kind of two kids, I believe. Two or three or kids, someone, or there could be three. These are all entities below him actually. So see, everything is like moon magic. They do using the wands. They use and this is all the entities they conjure basically. See, if it's, these are all different entities they call into kind of wands. The King of Wands is known for like sex and things like, right? So those kind of activities. And this is generally this card. This is like a reptile, what to say, reptilian kind of entity here. This someone is like someone, another figure. Yeah, this is again an Empress. See, they call these water spirits and things like that entities, and they use the moon phase to do the moon magic actually during that phase. And also these kind of plants have some significance. We don't know how they build all these things which we herbs and things like that. So yeah, these are the people that are involved. Sorry, this car was there. So any other information that, so I don't go too much into this. Let's see. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is basically, you see, this is basically someone just totally turned into a totally different monster based on these kind of entities. They just, entity has taken over these people actually, if you see. So it's kind of, see, it's basically these are wood, and they go into the, like they could have done a ritual fire magic or something in the woods, like going into the some place, and then they do, and this is the effect. This is kind of made the person, like this could be divine masculine who's be burdened with all that thing. He's just literally lost himself, so he's like turned into a different entity basically. You see that entity is taking over him and does everything to him. Oops. Ooh, I don't want all these chemicals. Let's see, I will get one or two cards. Oh god, again 3. Oh, so many cards again. No. See, to me this is 2 of Wands. This is basically something they've dug up. There's been garlic used, some garlic and something, and there's been something they dug up from some place. They've dug up from some mud. Oh, I don't know. It's like, okay, so they have done, this is basically, I would say, something to do with the graveyard magic or something like that. I believe something is that sort. So Guys, this could be specifically for some people, some person, so just don't get scared and things. If you are involved in, you feel that you were under some black magic and things, this may apply. If not, just ignore this bit. So let me get one more if there is any, and then we'll move on to other messages. I just wanted to check what kind of, who are those people who could be. See, this is King of Cups. So this is like drinking potions, giving in like drinks. Through drinks they have given, they give like mix up in the drinks and then they. Yeah, so this is what is happening. Yes, they have given, it's all been, this is what it shows, all they work in the moon magic basically, and then there's like causing lots of literally stabbing. Literally has been causing so much of pain in the heart. So and there is the voodoo, the spells done. Oh god. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. That keeps going on. So it seems like there's lots of things being done here. I'm just kind of keeping it right now. This is like again going into some kind of forest area and doing these kind of for money rituals, actually, for getting money. Blood, see, there's blood here. She's again like a mother figure here, so the same thing. So this lady is like kind of one person who's been actively been doing this, and I wish this is what it shows. So some people are like that. So if masculines, if you have karmics who are could be your own family members and things, just don't think, don't go emotionally, oh yeah, my family members won't do. No, they are all karmics. They are here for spiritual warfare and they do that. So to just keep I keep telling my ex also, I told him so many times that just don't trust that, because it's your, could be anyone in your own family, or I specifically told about that, but he didn't believe anything. He instead thought that I was doing something against him, when there was this karmic and his mother, all of them, entire family has been plotting against him. So there could be, this could be, maybe it's something to do with him also, who knows. So just take what resonates and please ignore it if it doesn't match, once again, because this could be, I don't want you to think, overthink and end up in confusion. So just ignore this. I was just trying to, just something made me to just go into this also. So let's get into some, so let me just kind of, this is the devil energy we talk about. Like it could, see, this kind of things, they toxic relationships, they go into toxic karmic relationships. So let's just probably take all this right now. I don't, okay, let's just keep this and I'll get some. And this could be like, if you see, read this also, this King of Cups is like looking at missing out on this Queen of Cups. That's what this could mean, that the other way around also. So just take what resonates, not that it has to be black magic and all, but if you feel that is that, then go into the think about those factors. But apart from that, there has been some kind of toxic relationship. It could be, maybe it could have been with this also. So either way, so what's the advice for the divine masculine? What is going, what is that, what is the love? This is the love oracle. Let's get some messages of it. getting some messages out of this for this divine masculine. So I was watching this. Okay, engagement ring. Maybe engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Okay, so this could be masculines. If you probably may be going, your divine feminine might be in a state to accept. So that's what the Sun card was telling. Basically, there's going to be some going to end a happy ending, but then there is like the Five of Swords and patience. And so he's been betrayed by the divine masculine. Either could have been being betrayed by his own friends and things, and so he's coming. He's been patiently waiting, and he's now looking at you, towards you, as the wish fulfillment. And because you exhibit strength, and he wants to come and celebrate, and also invest. And he's the emperor here, and he is also the magician. And there will be justice served. Wow, this is kind of telling the story. This is King of Cups. There you go. So yeah, so engagement ring. So just like it keeps going on, the story keeps coming up like that. So nice. So get us some more messages. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Heart with a key. Welcoming love. Meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Lightning, sudden changes, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. Upheaval. Sorry if I pronounced the word incorrectly. So, and then upheaval and transformation. So there's going. I mean, either both of you are going through some transformation, I believe. So let's get one or two, and then close this. Okay, so he was in a karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Okay, so this could have been this past thing as we were discussing about the devil. And then coffee shop, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Okay, so self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And then we have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Yeah, so just so there are just take a look at it, and I just but always have if you're not interested in moving forward, it's all your choice. This is just what the card says. Could be one of your someone it might apply to, that they want to move forward, they're feeling comfortable to come back together and things like that. But it all depends on each individual thing. So if those messages resonated with you, and if you feel convinced, and if you kind of sense that there is a genuineness and truth in it, and if you're comfortable with it, then yeah, take it slowly. That's what it's again saying. Go slow, take time, and then understand, and then probably that will help, rather than just going yes, immediately do things, and it could end up in not knowing each other properly. So that could be the state. So yeah, so with that we'll get overall advice from our ancestors. Ancestors, what do you say about this? What is your advice for the divine masculine? What is your advice for the divine masculine? Ancestors, what is your advice? Oops, all three cards. Set your stargazer, set your sights higher. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. So yeah, he's also divine masculine. You are also very powerful. And hunter, track down your fears and desires. And then see these two cards. Choose direction guardian. Choose your path. See, you have all, and then finally enjoy success and happiness. And this is for your divine feminine. Earth guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Okay. And overall, trust in higher forces. Okay. So Moon, take note of the intuitive messages. And trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Okay, great. I think we have a good set of yes, so we have the story just being trust and thrive. Stag, arrows, surround yourself with protection energy. Okay guys, so I think we've got good inputs for the Aries guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Okay, one last message from Spirit. What Spirit wants to say to you, divine masculine. What Spirit wants to say to you. Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you at your low point. Whether you are caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Receive. You are kind. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. Either it is divine feminine, divine masculine, whoever it is going to be. Anything else? Put it, or just let me close this. Support. People come into our life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from from those individuals. Others remain besides you throughout your entire life. Okay, great. Overall, caregiver, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So yeah, you should need. Okay, great. So I believe with that we'll close this reading, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. So that was a nice reading actually. So just take what resonates and leave the rest, as I said, guys. And thank you. If you have enjoyed the reading, please do click on the like button, and also subscribe to this channel if you like my messages. I would love to keep sharing more information about my own journey as well, and like to build and help you guys as well if you're new to this journey. So thank you, and thanks for watching once again, and see you in the next video. Thank you, guys.